Alright trainers, so basically before this video starts, just know that this is a thing. So basically we have 4 times per month to actually do a dinner raid in Pokemon Go to get your shiny Cresselia. So yeah, it's every Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. So that's per month, that's 4 times. Also with that being said, one of my subscribers right here, yes you, one of my subscribers, they always wanted me to do a video topic on Pokemon Sword and Shield because I've never done one before and I've always wanted to do one. But I told him I was going to do one soon. So actually, I'm doing one right now and this is that video. So this is for you. So now guys, let's jump into today's video. Let's go.
I would do anything just to get you back again. I would do anything at all. I know I'm not innocent. You deserve a better man. But let me just hold your hand once more.
Alright, what's going on, trainers? What's going on? We're back again with another video. Back again with another video. Back again with another video. So when you see this gorgeous and handsome face, might I add, you already know that there's more Pokemon Go info. So in today's video, we're basically going to be talking about the new Delta Pokemon that's coming to Pokemon Sword and Shield. We're also going to be talking about the new 17 regionals that's also going to be in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And but before we get into that topic, those topics, I just want to give a little shout out. I want to give a shout out to someone who was laying in bed. They actually contacted me via social media, and I believe his name is Jeremy. But anyway, he was telling me he was laying in bed and he caught this right here, and I think that is so awesome. So, and then also, just yesterday, I actually caught this just going to work. So, that's awesome within itself. See, I want to let you guys know, that's how Pokemon Go, and you know, that's how it's supposed to work. You're supposed to just be walking and then catch a random great Pokemon with good IVs or a shiny, and you know, that's just how it works. Also, don't forget about Adventure Week. That's starting tomorrow at 4 o'clock p.m. if you're in the northern part of New Jersey. Or, yeah. So, also, with that being said, don't forget this Saturday is also Slack Off Community Day. And also, it's 1/4 hatch distance. So make sure you're getting them incubators and everything you need for this event. 2 events. And don't forget, like I told you in the last video, that Adventure Week and Slack Off Community Day is going to actually take place at the same time. It's not going to start at the same time because Adventure Week starts tomorrow, Tuesday, and Slack Off Community Day starts Saturday. So that's on the 8th. The 8th. Yeah. So, but it's still going to be within each other because Adventure Week is for a whole week. So anyway, guys, enough talking. It's been over 2 minutes now. So this is probably like the longest intro anyway. So anyway, guys, like I said, we're going to talk about the new Delta Pokemon that's coming to Sword and Shield. And we're going to be talking about the new 17 regional Pokemon that are actually coming to Pokemon Sword and Shield. And at some point, Niantic is going to somehow implement these Pokemon, these Delta Pokemon, these new regionals. And I'm not sure if there's going to be any regionals in Gen 5 or whatever, like I said in my previous videos. But this is just the information that I'm getting, so I'm getting out to you guys. So like I said, this is the longest video, so I'm going to stop talking. So guys, with that being said, we're not going to jump into this video now, but we're going to jump into this video right now. Let's go.
Oh, I am a believer. Oh, don't know how I'll be if I'm not free to take a lead. Oh, I am a believer. Oh.
Alright, trainers. So, the first thing we're going to talk about is the legendary raid passes that I was just talking about in the intro. So, basically, I thought it was just Cresselia. Turns out it's more than just Cresselia. So, guys, we're going to talk about that in just a minute. So, it says get ready for legendary raid hours every Wednesday evening in June, this month, my birthday. So anyway, guys, let's jump into what this has to offer. Alright, so it says, trainers, thank you for your feedback on our experimental legendary raid hours over the past few months. Now, we're excited to announce that there will be more legendary raid hours taking place in June. Again, this month, my birthday. Now, for 1 hour every Wednesday evening, raid battles will with the currently featured legendary Pokemon will appear in greater numbers. Mark your calendars. So, the date and time is for obviously 1 hour, 6 to 7 p.m., which is the dinner lunch hour in your local time zone on the following day. So it doesn't matter where you're at, where you are around the world, it's always gonna be 6 to 7 p.m. So that's good, so you won't have to worry about no time zones or anything like that. Only time zone you have to worry about is your local one, which is 6 to 7 p.m. So like 1 hour no matter where you are in the world. Now, here's what I didn't know. I knew it was Cresselia, but it's actually more than that. So you got Cresselia the Luna Pokemon, which starts June 5th to the 12th. So that's actually in 2 days. And the 12th, 2019, of course, this year. And then you have Kyogre, which is the Sea Bassin Pokemon, and that starts June 19th, 10 days shy of my birthday, and the 26th on my brother's birthday of 2019. So that's pretty cool. We'll actually be rating on our birthdays, or somewhere at least around it. So that's cool. So give me a shout out because it'll be my birthday. So anyway, we're gonna talk about the features. So now the features, there will be an increased number of 5-tier legendary raids during the event hour. As always, trainers, be mindful of your surroundings and others around you while playing Pokemon Go, as if we didn't already know, right? Stay tuned for more updates. Happy rating, the Pokemon Go team. So we have that. We have tomorrow's Adventure Week, and then this coming Saturday we have Slack Off Community Day. So there's a lot going down this month, and like I said, it's my birthday, and it's my brother's birthday, my aunt's birthday, and I'm sure some other people's birthdays that I know this month. So shout out to everyone. So yeah, so basically that's gonna basically wrap that part up. So yeah, we have legendary raids happening, so that's pretty cool. So now we're gonna jump into the main reason for this video. So guys, stay tuned for that. Alright, trainers, so basically this video is gonna be kind of short, but we're gonna go through these new Pokemon that could presumably come to Pokemon Go at some point in the future. But for right now, they're actually leaked in the new game Sword and Shield. So we're gonna actually go over that, and we're gonna talk about the 17 new regional exclusives that's also leaked in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Alright, so this is the list of regional exclusives that has been leaked in Sword and Shield, or for Sword and Shield, Pokemon Sword and Shield. These 17 Galarian, or Galan as they're being referred to elsewhere, are as follows. So you have Noctowl, which is an ice and flying type. Now normally Noctowl is usually a normal flying type, but it's no longer a normal flying type. It's actually now an ice flying type. It becomes black and a bit of dark blue. Now I'm gonna read these off, but at the same time I'm gonna show you the pictures towards the end of this video. So yeah, so Noctowl is an ice and flying type. It becomes black with bits of dark blue. Sentret is a normal ground type. It now has steel claws. Ferret is a normal ground type. It has a drill on its tail. Spinarak is a bug ghost type Pokemon now, and it's now black, but the smiley pattern basically on its back is a bright pink now. Ariados is a bug ghost type. Now, normally it's a bug poison type, but it's a bug ghost type now. It's the same as Spinarak, which is its first form. Now has a spooky angry face on its back. As for Jumpluff, which is one of my brother's favorite Pokemon, it's a grass and fairy type. Its body becomes white, and it has pink pom-poms. I mean, its white pom-poms turn to pink. Now we talk about Mystic 7's Pokemon. Sudowoodo is no longer a rock type, it is now a steel type. And it's also disguised as a pine tree now. So I can't wait to see that in Pokemon Go sometime soon in the near future. And neither can Mystic 7, I'm sure. Now, Houndour is a dark ice type. It's not a dark fire type, it's a dark ice type because the skull on its head is now made out of ice. Houndoom, dark ice. Its horns and bone parts are now icicles. Macargo is a fire water type, and I've always wanted to find a water fire type Pokemon because I'm interested in water types. So Macargo is a fire water type, and it has a seashell as its house. So that's interesting to see. But like I said, I'm going to show you these new Pokemon at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Routes, which everybody wants, it's Community Day, is Dark and Fairy type. It's not even a Psychic type anymore. It's Dark Fairy type. Its green helmet turns dark blue, and the dress part becomes purple. Now Curlia is a Dark Fairy type, same as Routes, but its legs stay white. Gardevoir is a Dark Fairy type, the same as previous. It looks a bit like its Mega. So speaking of Mega, Pokemon is going to go forever because now we still need its Mega forms in Pokemon Go. We need these new Pokemon in Pokemon Go. And yeah, so it's a lot of Pokemon we still need to see. Now we jump into Zangoose at the very bottom. So Zangoose is a fighting dark type. Its white fur becomes black and has sharper claws. Seviper is a poison steel type, not just poison. It has a giant iron spike ball instead of its knife tail. So that's pretty interesting. As you can see, the last two is Spoink. It's a poison type. It's no longer a psychic type because the tail is made of purple sludge and its crystal is dark purple. Grumpig is a poison ghost type, not a psychic type. Because the same with Spoink, its pink parts become dark green. So we have a lot of Pokemon. We're still waiting for Gen 5. There's a lot of Pokemon that needs to be released. And yeah, so it'll be cool to see all of these Mega forms, these new typings of these older Pokemon, Mega evolutions, other generations being released. Gen 8, which is this, Sword and Shield. Yeah, so I just can't wait for this. I'm sure all of you can't wait for it also. But like I said, stay tuned because now I'm getting ready to show you what these Pokemon actually look like now. And there's a lot more Pokemon to come with that, with these newer Pokemon and older Pokemon. So guys, stay tuned for that. And then after that, I'll wrap the video up. So guys, stay tuned. Alright, so trainers, basically these are Delta Pokemon. I'm going to show you them in a second. So it says Delta Pokemon are a special kind of Pokemon whose type and appearance differs from their normal counterpart. Now these Pokemon are real, so that's why I want to show you guys this. Delta Pokemon were based on an idea scientists had about Pokemon to make them perfect. Now, in the game, shortly after the event in the Cult of Darkrai base, the player decides to start a Pokemon journey and seeks out Professor Sylvan to obtain a starter Pokemon. Upon entering Professor Sylvan's lab, the player interrupts a conversation between Rukra and Professor Sylvan about Delta Pokemon. Now, Rukra suggests that the player and Damian take the Delta Pokemon so he doesn't have to release them. There are other Delta Pokemon the player may encounter through their journey. It is not known if these Pokemon have been altered artificially or through a natural mutation, but it is hinted that by Rukra that some may be the result of experiments led by the Cult of Perfection in their search for a perfection Pokemon. Now, for whatever reason, if these Pokemon are not real, this will actually be pretty cool if they actually were real. Now, it says Delta Pokemon can only breed with Delta Ditto, with the exception of Delta Ditto itself, which can breed with any Pokemon that is not in the undiscovered egg group. Alright trainers, so basically these are the list of the Delta Pokemon that I was going to share with you all. So you have Delta Bulbasaur, which is a Fairy Psychic type. It's a Crystal Pokemon. So basically, it's a Fairy Psychic type. So if this Pokemon is real, which it looks like it's very much so real, then this is what it is. Bulbasaur is no longer a Grass Poison type or Poison Grass type. It is now a Fairy Psychic type. So I can't wait to, if these, like I said, if these Pokemon are real, which they should be, it'd be so cool to have these in Pokemon Go. Now, I'm not going to go through all of these as the list is super, super long. So I'm going to throw the link in the description so you guys can check this out if you like to check this out. Also, my previous video, the link to that will be also in the description down below. So go ahead and check that out. And check out the rest of my links from my previous videos also, as I put those in the link in the description below also. Now, this here is the evolved form of Delta Bulbasaur. This is Delta Ivysaur, also Crystal Pokemon. It's also a Fairy and Psychic type. So like I said, I'm just going to show you just the starters. And then, like I said, I'm going to throw the link in the description down below. So, the top one is Delta Venusaur. You see it has like a third eye or something like that. I think that's like an eye or a berry or something like that. 10-1 is probably an eye. So it has 3 eyes. And then the Mega Delta Venusaur this is it right here. So, like I said, it's a fairy and psychic Pokemon. You can check out all the hidden abilities and everything else that you would like to know about these new Delta Pokemon that are probably real. Like I said, because I haven't heard these yet, but they are undiscovered. If you see right here where it says, where the egg group is, it says undiscovered. So these Pokemon are not probably out yet, or they probably are, I don't know. So we'll have to just wait until Pokemon Sword and Shield actually comes to fruition. Alright, so this is Delta Charmander. It's a bone lizard Pokemon. It's no longer a fire type. Instead, it's a ghost and dragon type. Now, the dragon part makes sense, and so does the ghost type. But the way it looks is just kind of crazy. So here you have Delta Charmeleon. It's a skeleton Pokemon. It's a ghost and dragon type also. Now we get into Delta Charizard. Delta Charizard, skeleton Pokemon. It also has a Mega Evolution form. This is it right here. Now, like I said, I don't know if these are real, but this would be kind of cool if it actually was. But yeah, just to remind you, if these Pokemon are real, these are the Pokemon that's gonna come inside. It's gonna be inside Sword and Shield or whatever it is. But like I said, these Pokemon have to be real though. But like I said, it should be. So yeah, let's get into Delta Squirtle. So this is Delta Squirtle. It's a ninja Pokemon, and it makes sense because of Ninja Turtles, right? This is the real Squirtle squad right here. So it's a ninja Pokemon. It's a dark and fighting type. Now we jump into Delta Wartortle, ninja Pokemon. It's a dark and fighting type Pokemon as well. And now we get to Delta Blastoise. It's a selfish Pokemon. Instead of a shellfish, it's a selfish Pokemon. Delta Blastoise, and this is Mega Delta Blastoise. So, with that being said, guys, if you want to check out the rest of these, remember, the link is in the description below. And yeah, so basically, that's going to wrap this video up, guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, sub, share this video wherever you share cool stuff. Comment down below, smack a like on this video. Crush the notification bell so you can stay updated on my latest videos. Make sure you turn post notifications on so you can also stay updated on my latest videos. And as always, guys, peace and love. Stay blessed, stay humble. And yeah, keep your head up. And as always, guys, remember to always, always stay blessed. And I'm out. Peace.
You in a crowd of people, I fell for you, nothing to do.